First, I want to thank everybody. Usually, a district conference is a culmination of the year past and a celebration. Unfortunately, we could not celebrate together in person, but I thought this was a good way to do it. Um, I want to thank Tara, obviously, our fearless leader, for everything that she's done. I want to thank all the committee members that were in place for our district conference and everything. For District 7890, I will be sending out an email for our business meeting, which will probably be May 27th. It's a Thursday night. At that time, we're going to have a business meeting. It should be short because nobody sent in anything for Council of Legislation to change any of our bylaws. The only thing we have to do is vote in Christine Burns as our new DG. And other than that, that's all I have for now. I'll bring it back to Charlene.
Okay, thank you very much, Mark. And just as 7890 is going to have a business meeting on May 27th, 7950 is also going to have a business meeting, awards night, memorial service on May 27th, and you'll be hearing much more about that. I'd like to talk a moment for the both of us, but before I do, I want to remind everybody the survey. We absolutely relish any feedback that you give us. So please don't be afraid to tell us the good, the bad, the ugly, and it can only help us improve as we go forward. So be sure to respond to the survey. I'd like to talk now for the both of us. Mark has been very gracious and allowed me to do this. And I'd like to start with talking about the actual conference and what it takes to put on a virtual conference. This effort took 63 people. We had, I'm not going to name them, they're all in the program, and I'm hoping that you go back and find out who your friends were that worked on the conference, or to see your own name in print again. But I want to tell you that we had a general support committee. We had speakers and moderators. We had 26 speakers and moderators. We had a radio program. Thank you very much, Dave and Valerie. We had a conference kit committee. We had a sponsorship committee. We had a technical committee, technical support. And without that, this would not be happening at all. We had a registration committee. We had publicity committee. We had a program committee. And we had a general chair. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about our general chair. Actually, Mark and I got together and we said, we really need to do something for Tara. Tara, as you know, is a Rotarian, and she does this from her love of Rotary. She's not getting paid, and even though this is her actual profession, and of course that helps it be ever more professional, and we certainly appreciate everything that she does for us. I've been saying all along that Tara has a unique capacity to herd cats and make it look easy. So we thank you very much, Tara. We have several gifts for you, and I'd like to start with the first one, which is Joyful Women in Rotary. And we hope that every time you wear it, you think of us.
Okay. Thank you so much, Charlene and Mark. Wow.
That's number one. Number two, I noticed that the one time that you weren't wearing your tiara and we weren't at the Biltmore, that you had two banners on your wall. And it looked to me as though those theme banners were from the other district conferences that you were, guiding. So not to be outdone, we have a banner for you for this one.
Yay, thank you.
Yes.
I love it.
And lastly, and very importantly, Mark and I decided that you really deserved Paul Harris twice over.
Oh.
So that's exactly what we've done. We don't know which is which, but here's a Paul Harris pin with one stone, and here's a Paul Harris pin with two stones.
Oh my gosh,
so
thank you so much.
How much we appreciate everything that you've done and how you've kept us on track and you kept it together. When you've got 63 people who, not everyone showed up at every meeting all the time, but when you have that many people who are movers and shakers, there's a tendency to move and shake in all different directions. And Tara kept us on board. She pulled us back, and she kept everything going. So in addition to our sincere gratitude to absolutely everyone that had a part in this conference, believe me, it would not be what this is without each and every person's contribution. Tara, we thank you for pulling it all together with us. We love you. You know that.
Oh my God. I love you both too. Thank you all. I mean, I keep telling you both this and I keep telling the committee this. It was such an honor and a privilege to work with all of you. You made it easy. I was more a project manager role and making sure that everybody was getting heard on the committee. But it went so well. And thank you so much for this opportunity. And the Paul Harris, I mean, wow. Thank you. That really takes my breath away. It's an honor to be a Paul Harris Fellow and something that I am so thankful for being in that circle of people in Rotary that I can be a part of. So thank you both so much. I hope I can see you in person soon so I can give you both a big hug.
Absolutely. Will you and I will arrange, off camera here to figure out how to get you your goodies. But yeah, so we're just so appreciative.
Thank you.
You do it. You do it. for
Yes,
us.
thank you, Tara. Thank you.
As always, Mark and I invite you to reach out to us. You have our emails. And I'm going to say thank you, everybody. It's been such a pleasure for me to be a part of this whole process and this group and working with these fine, wonderful people. Everyone just stepped up and did a great job. And now I'm going to turn it back to Mark.
Thank you, Charlene. Again, from my mouth to yours, Tara, thank you very much for everything you did. It's kind of hard to lead me because I always find the opposite way of doing things, but you took charge, you did a great job, and I'm so happy. And I think the overall conference worked out very well. Yes, there were some glitches, but nothing major and everything, and it worked out real well. Thank you again. So right now, if Art can put the four-way test on, we'll close out the conference. And of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair?
In all concerned.
Will it
Will
be
it build
Will
goodwill
it
and
be
friendships?
will it be
Is it
beneficial?
Beneficial to all
All
concerned.
concerned. And
And is
have a
it
good
fun?
weekend.
A shout out to Art for all he's done also.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank
Great
you.
great
Thank you,
program.
everybody.
Great
Bye-bye,
job,
everyone.
Charlene, Mark.
Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
There
you.
will, Mermaid Charlene and Neptune Mark.
Thank you.
God bless you.